Hello and welcome to the Pause Before Applause podcast. My name's Tanner.
I'm Cameron.
And today we're going to be talking about All-Star Weekend, which is, in fact, this weekend.
Yes, it is.
And the Black Panther movie, which we saw last night. And our final thoughts on the Black Panther album that came out last week and we gave our first thoughts on. And, well, let's just waste no time and go right into the All-Star Weekend stuff. So tonight we got the Celebrity Game and the Rising Stars Challenge. The newest addition to the team to me is like the most important one.
Like the Celebrity Game.
Yeah, the only one.
By the way.
Yeah, it's the only one like that brought me in to watch it. Quavo's gonna be playing.
That's right. Quavo Harden.
Yeah. I mean, there are a few other names out there that are like interesting.
Do you have the rosters pulled up?
I will in a sec.
Okay.
But like,
you just go through. We can just make our predictions of the most important game in All-Star Weekend.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so the celebrity rosters include Team Lakers. We've got Caleb McLaughlin. I don't know who that is.
He's the black kid from Stranger Things.
Oh. See, I haven't watched Stranger
Shame
Things.
Shame on him.
We got Jerry Ferreira. Okay. Rachel Demita.
Okay.
2K shout out. Nick Cannon. Ugh.
All right.
Drew Scott. Chris Wu. Hey, all right, cool. We got Sterling Brim from Ridiculousness.
Whom?
Yeah, he's like the tech dude on that Rob Dyrdek Vine show that he has on MTV.
Wait, like the DJ guy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know you're talking about.
Terrence Crawford, T-Mac, Nate Robinson, Candace Parker, and Mark Lassery.
That's the Bucks owner, right?
I believe so, yeah. And the coaches for that team are T-Mac, Rachel Nichols, and Michael B. Jordan.
T-Mac getting 30 shots tonight. Bank it.
Absolutely. He's going to dunk. He's going to dunk tonight.
He's going 360 windmill.
He's going to windmill at least once. And on Team Clippers, we got Miles Brown, Brandon Armstrong. Oh, we got beat up playing in the game.
Oh, okay.
I'm down. Okay. We got Dasha Polanco.
Yes, sir.
Anthony Anderson. Andre DeGrasse.
Who?
Yeah, you got me. Jamie Foxx. Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, that's an interesting pickup. Bubba Watson, the golfer.
Is Win Butler playing this year?
Yeah, actually on that same team.
All right, that's my pick. Team Clippers. It's a blowout.
We got they got Common, Paul Pierce, White Chocolate's back.
Paul Pierce.
Yeah.
Why'd you tell me Paul Pierce? This ruined all my excitement for the game.
Sorry, man. I'm just giving you the facts. We also got White Chocolate playing though.
Ooh.
Representing my area. Shout out to the Kanawha Valley. And Stephanie Dolson, and the coaches are Katie Nolan, my personal favorite.
Stephanie Dolson. They got a real live professional basketball. No, well, other team got Candace Parker, so yeah.
Yeah. But they got my favorite, Katie Nolan, as a coach. Paul Pierce.
Oh, God.
I know which team you're rooting against.
God.
And Common.
Is Quavo on Paul Pierce's team?
I don't know, because this is. I guess this is.
I want to say I heard he was on Team Clippers, and that's Paul Pierce's team.
That's gonna be very hard for you to root for.
Yes.
But overall, I mean, I don't know who I'm taking here.
Team Clippers.
I'm gonna say Team
Lakers.
Because
they have more of my favorite people on there. They got Jamie Foxx.
I was saying who's gonna win. I didn't say who I want to win.
You betting on the game? You putting $5 on the ponies?
Yeah. What are the line? What's the line?
Please don't bet on the celebrity game. People.
Yeah.
Don't be a degenerate.
Don't be a prop better. I mean, it's T-Mac versus Paul Pierce. I'm taking T-Mac over Paul Pierce any day.
Twice on Sundays.
Yeah, and twice on Sundays. Now, as for the Rising Stars Challenge,
a real basketball game. None of this.
Yeah, none of this meme nonsense. Because that's all the celebrity.
Bieber's playing too. I heard Bieber was playing too on Team Lakers.
Oh,
whichever team Quavo was not on, Bieber's on, and Bieber can actually hoop. So.
Oh, come on, CBS Sports. Give me something better than just ranking every player. I just want to know the rosters.
Are they still doing Team World versus Team USA?
I don't know. Okay. They're not giving it to me in an official way. Yes, they are actually still doing the U.S. team. The Lakers are, quote-unquote, well represented by Kyle Kuzma, Brandon Ingram, and Lonzo Ball. However, Ball's probably not going to play because of the blown out left knee that he's got. The world team's got Simmons and Embiid on it. I think I already know who I'm picking. They got Simmons, Embiid, Saric, Markkanen, Domantas Sabonis.
Is it just the Sixers?
Half the Sixers.
Timothy Luwawu-Cabarrot is on the world team.
Heck yeah, dude.
Is he really?
No, I was lobbying for it though. Dylan Brooks on the world team.
He's from Canada.
Seriously, I did not know this.
All right, I got both teams.
All right, go for it.
United States is Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum,
Buddy Hield on there.
Donovan Mitchell, Chris Dunn, Malcolm Brogdon, Dennis Smith, and John Collins. That's the Team USA.
Ooh.
Team World.
Buddy Hield has been left out. Oh wait, no, he'd be on Team World, wouldn't he?
Can you give me like 5 seconds, buddy? Joel Embiid, Dario Saric, Ben Simmons, Bogdan Bogdanovic, Buddy Hield, Dylan Brooks, Lauri Markkanen, Jamal Murray, Frank Ntilikina, and Domantas Sabonis are on Team World.
Is Murray from Canada?
He sure is.
Canada's been shipping.
In fact,
some
won the
great
MVP
players.
of this game last year.
Yeah, because Jamal Murray is one of the more
10 threes last year?
overlooked players in the league right now.
I would agree.
Him and Gary Harris are both balling out right now, and they showed what they're capable of in that Thunder matchup about a couple weeks ago. But, I mean, if I had to pick a team there, obviously, I'm going Team World, which you should always pick
Team USA is not
scrubs.
Bad. Yeah, it's just...
They're not scrubs, don't get us wrong, but, like, come on.
I'm taking any team with Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons on it. I don't care who's on the other team.
Yeah. I'm just going to get oops and, like, wild dunks the whole game. Like, that's what that team can do. That and they've got the three-point shooter. Like, it's
they have
over.
several, in fact.
Yeah.
Lauri, Jamal.
Buddy,
yeah. Bogdan.
Yeah, I mean, what's Malcolm Brogdon going to do? No disrespect to him. I love you, man. But, like, he's just going to defend?
Yeah, we're not trying to see
chest passes.
Chest passes and down screens and all in the All-Star game.
Exactly. Now to the skills challenge, which takes place tomorrow night. We got Lou Williams. We got Joel Embiid. Markkanen. Al Horford. Buddy Hield. Andre Drummond. Jamal Murray. And Spencer Dinwiddie.
Did you say Andre Drummond in the skills challenge?
I did indeed.
He has to hit a 3?
You look at this screen
God, we're
right now.
We're going to be there all night.
Until this competitor hits it.
All-Star month.
All-Star year. Everyday All-Star. You know, I think Spencer Dinwiddie's going to win this challenge. Him or Jamal Murray.
Let me see the lineup again.
Williams, Embiid, Markkanen, Horford, Hield, Drummond, Murray, and Dinwiddie.
You got to hit that 3. I'm gonna go with Embiid.
Really?
I'm going with Joel.
I don't think he's got
a big man.
I don't think he's got the passing skills.
A big man has won it the past 2 years. Wait a minute, why isn't Jokic in it?
I don't. He proved everything he needed to prove last year. I don't know.
Yeah, but he's the best. He's the most skilled big man.
Maybe ever.
Perhaps, yes.
Like, I don't understand why
he had a triple-double in one half last night.
I know, that's ridiculous. That stat line that Mr. Jokic put up last night, him and Giannis both went all out at each other, basically. But if I had to pick the final two in this one, it would probably be Embiid and Murray. Because Murray's...
What about Dinwiddie? You just said Dinwiddie was going to win.
I said... he'll probably be a dark horse.
He's going to win, but he's not going to be in the final two. I don't know how you going that'd be the first time that's ever happened.
Look, this is who I want to win and who I think will win. I want Dinwiddie to win because the Nets need something.
It's possible.
But if I had to pick, it'd probably be Embiid or Murray in the final.
I'm going with Joel.
Now for the three-point contest, this is where it's going to get interesting.
The main event, some would argue.
We got Clay. We got Kyle Lowry, Big Booty Judy. We got Eric Gordon, the defending champion, correct?
Mm-hmm.
We got Paul George, Bradley Beal, Wayne Ellington, Devin Booker, and Tobias.
Did you say Wayne Ellington? He's still in the NBA?
Yeah, right? That's what I was thinking. And Tobias Harris, who I'm like, really? You think you're like that, Tobias?
I'm going to go with Paul George.
I got to go Clay, honestly. Look,
Clay
Clay
like,
gets hot. Clay's
Yeah, but
guaranteed to make it to the final round. Like the final, like two
yeah,
or
and then
three
he's
guys.
gonna go cold. He's done it. He did it last year.
Yeah, but he didn't when he faced his own teammate, who's arguably the best
No,
shooter of all
last
time.
year.
I know. I was giving a counter example 2 years ago when he did win.
He won. He won 2 years ago.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. He actually stomped Steph in that last
man,
round.
be on to something.
See, like I said,
I just feel like Paul George is like you gotta look at people's shots, and Paul
he's got
George,
the smoothest.
Paul George and Eric Gordon have shots that are like tailor made for this like type of deal.
Paul George's got such a pretty jump shot.
It's like King
ridiculous.
Griffey's swing.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
It's elegant, not archaic in any way. It is completely smooth. But like I said, I think it'll probably be. Do they shorten it to like 3 or 4 guys in the final?
I thought it was just 2.
2? Well,
I think everybody shoots, and then they go down to the
4 and then
4
down
and
to
then
2.
2. Yeah.
If I had to pick a final 2, it'd probably be Clay and Paul George.
Yeah.
But
I think that's where I'm going.
But if Clay goes cold, I'm going Gordon and George.
Yeah, I can see,
I'm picking George winning. And then the slam dunk contest.
You see who the judges are?
No, who?
Terrible crop of judges.
Anybody that actually knows how to dunk?
Mark Wahlberg is a judge for the. Yeah.
Hopefully, y'all noticed my silence on the other end of the line. Why? What does Mark Wahlberg know about dunking?
Contest judges for 2018 are DJ Khaled,
okay,
Lisa Leslie.
She knows how to dunk.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, that's
Julius
fine.
Erving, yeah, that's fine.
Oh, yeah,
right.
the OG.
Mark Wahlberg and Chris Rock. Those are your 5.
Okay,
judges.
see, Chris Rock is fine because, like, he's funny. What's Mark Wahlberg got?
Has
what
Mark
does he have
Wahlberg
going
ever even
for him?
dunked in like a movie before?
No, not to my
I
knowledge.
mean, he was in a football movie. Like, wasn't he in that movie about the Eagles?
Yeah, he was invincible. He was
Right.
Vince Papali.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He should be judging the quarterback competition at the
He should be
Pro Bowl.
He should be figuring out who the best gunner is going to be at the draft. That's what his
He's
expertise
judging the
is
Matthew
in.
Slater Invitational.
The Steve Tasker Invitational. Yes. Yeah, I don't understand why Mark Wahlberg.
Right, that's strange.
It's bad. That's what it is.
But who's actually dunking in the competition?
We got Dennis Smith Jr.,
Okay.
who is the prohibitive favorite. Oladipo in his second dunk contest, and if it wasn't for the alien dunker that is Zach LaVine, I swear he was sent down from like space.
Mars,
Yeah,
like-
from Mars. He was sent down from where the
I knew that
From
dunk
where
that
Toon
2015
Squad was
contest was over when he did that behind the back dunk like first try. I was like, oh no.
all the around.
Like
yeah.
everybody just go home. Like what are we doing here?
Oladipo had like
He had that 540. That was nasty.
yeah. I was like, oh, all right, we have a competition
Yeah.
at least.
2015, like when you like actually go back and watch the whole thing, like people talk about Levine as well as they should, but it was actually a really good like all 4 guys did pretty well.
Except
from
for
what I remember.
Giannis.
No, Giannis was okay.
He missed his first dunk.
Yeah, but he
He didn't even get a first dunk. No, you look, as a Giannis fan, I'm telling you, no, he did not do well.
It was better than 24. It was better than 20. Was it 2012? Was
It was
that
better
that
than
Jeremy
like
Evans was winning both years in a
literally
row?
every year before that. It was probably the best dunk contest of the decade until the next year. Until the next year when Levine and Gordon.
Yeah, they kind of stunk
at
since
it.
like I didn't care for like all of the like Nate Robinson ones. Like those. Were
Oh
kinda,
no, you're
yeah, those were
wrong,
lame
man.
to me.
Him and Dwight were
when Dwight
amazing.
when Dwight gave up and like he let Nate Robinson jump over him, I was kind of like out on the dunk contest for like 2 years after that.
I don't know about you. I love Nate Robinson.
The best dunk
I love
contest
seeing
this
him dunk on
decade,
people.
other than Levine and Gordon 2 years ago, I would have to say would be when Blake won against JaVale McGee.
Yeah,
That
that
was
was
a-
at the
that was a
very
really good one.
beginning
Yeah.
of the
That was,
decade.
what, 11?
That's 2010. This
I
is
think-
worth.
nah,
well, okay,
2010
yeah, it was the
was
10
Dallas.
is the 10-11
Yeah,
season.
2010 was who was it? Jeremy Evans? I don't remember.
Probably
He stunk.
some no name.
Jamario Moon.
Oh, whoo! Deshaun Stevenson. Larry
Gerald Wallace.
the corpse of Larry Hughes. But yeah, we've got, in addition to Oladipo and Smith, we've got Larry Nance Jr. and Donovan Mitchell.
Well, I mean, you already know who I'm rooting for.
You're going for Nance.
Of course.
Honestly, I think Nance is
He
going to
got
win.
a good shot, yeah.
The man is, 6'8", and has bunnies. Like, this man can jump.
It's going to be a good competition all the way around.
I think so, yeah. You've got the experience of Oladipo. You've got a seasoned in-game dunker in Nance.
Athleticism.
And you've got two raw athletes in Smith and Mitchell. I think Mitchell's probably going to finish last, honestly.
I say this. I think
last.
Smith is going to be like, when he dunks, people going to be like, he dunks so hard. Like,
he's
like
Russ.
Yeah, like even like Dominique.
Yeah, the human highlight reel.
Yeah.
Just making the rim go.
Nance doesn't dunk like it's crazy. Like Larry Nance dunks like what Dennis Smith should dunk like, and Dennis Smith dunks like what Larry Nance should dunk like. It's crazy.
Yeah, they have a trade-off, and I think those two will probably be in the final.
Think so?
Yeah, because here's what I see Oladipo doing: him trying to outdo what he did last time.
I think Oladipo will be last. But like you said, a close last.
It'll be
between he might get like a 40
Mitchell.
or 46 or something, and then like just miss out.
Yeah, I mean, I see this as one of those dunk contests that like goes down. Honestly, and as for the All-Star game, I'm still going Team LeBron.
Team LeBron after
even after these 5 injuries.
They just lined up like the like
a
halftime at Space
squad.
Jam.
Yeah, it was like a
when they
fire
put like Goran Dragic on like an iron lung.
Oh, I mean, he lost Porzingis.
They gotta get Acme Health Insurance.
Acme. Wile E. Coyote.
Yes.
Yeah, like I said, I think
still got KD.
Yeah, they
still got
KD.
Kyrie. Still got Anthony Davis. No, Giannis is on team staff.
Damn. I'm not sure. I think this actually balanced it out in a very wrong way. Like, I wanted to see this game like in its actual form and how it was actually going to be done without any injuries. But I mean, it's not that now. I think it'll be closer now though because of that, which sucks.
It'll be 192 to 189 now.
Instead
of 192 to 176.
Yeah, and James Harden's going to hit the last shot and win MVP.
Interesting. I think
going to hit it in LeBron's face.
It's in LA this year, right?
Yep.
Nobody from either team.
Paul George.
No,
but from LA.
Yeah,
And Russ is from there.
And Paul George does have a history of going hard in the All-Star games. So,
yes, he does.
As does Russ. So.
Russ has scored 41 in 2 straight All-Star games. Or he did in 2 straight. Has it been? Yeah, it's been.
He won 2 straight MVPs.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
He's the only dude to do that for good reason. Because
but it really could be anybody. Because like, who saw Anthony Davis like going crazy last year?
I didn't, but I also didn't see Giannis doing what he did last year.
Giannis, you really could have gave it to Giannis last year, honestly.
If they had won.
Does it really matter?
Yes. Yes. It'd be like it was like Jerry.
Did Kobe win it one year when like the West got blown out or something?
I don't know. I don't think.
Wait, did the West win that year that Kobe and Shaq both got it? They probably did because the West has won like the last like 10 All-Star games.
Has anyone won
it
the
09
MVP?
In Phoenix. It's gonna be like somebody way back in there, like Bob McAdoo.
Walt Clyde Frazier.
Shoeless Joe Jackson.
Shoeless Joe. Oh my God, that's baseball.
Right.
Jesus Christ. I'm not getting anything about it.
Yeah.
Like I'd have to like.
I feel like it would have popped up if it actually.
Oh wait.
Oh.
No. Okay. So. Oh my God, this would be ridiculous to have to go through. Based on a quick scan, a quick look through, it appears no, but I can check the 2009 one that you're referring to.
Because Kobe and Shaq were co-MVPs.
The West stomped.
What was the score?
East, 146-119.
Oh my God.
Yeah, LeBron won the year before that. Kobe won the year before that.
LeBron should have won MVP that in 09 because he had that like. He did one dunk where he like threw it off the back glass from like half court, came and windmilled it, and everybody was like, "Oh man, LeBron's gonna be in the dunk contest next year," which he was not. He'll never do it.
I'm mad that he'll never do it. I think I have the right to be.
If he was gonna do
he
it,
would have destroyed everybody.
If he was gonna do it, he would have done it like
04, 05.
Yeah, like
his first
couple years in the league. Yeah.
See, I think Oladipo, it's kind of different for him because he's having a career resurgence.
Yeah.
So it's like this may as well be his rookie year, or like his second or third year, except it's like his fifth.
His first year with like stability.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a good coach and a good team at the same time.
All at the same time.
What?
Unbelievable.
You mean you don't have to play for Scott Skiles?
Ooh.
What?
Scott Skiles. Unbeknownst to a lot of people, that man does own the assist record in a game. 30.
30, yes.
That's still ridiculous to me.
He stinks as a coach.
Yeah, agreed. That's why he resigned, didn't he? Didn't he just quit?
He's been fired several times.
I was talking about this most recent Magic job.
Oh, I
think he resigned.
I can't even tell you.
But yeah, that's all we've really got for All-Star Weekend because that's all the
fun.
competitions they have.
Yeah, it'll be fun as always.
I agree.
My personal favorite time on the basketball calendar.
I just wish they bring horseback.
I'd like to see it. It's not good for TV, but I'd like to see it.
I mean, it's good for me. Stream it. Just stream it if you have to.
Put on like TNT Overtime or whatever it is.
Yeah, put it on TNT Overtime or like maybe ESPN or NBA TV.
All of us like basketball nerds will watch it. Yeah.
Yeah, like Rondo and Kevin Durant hitting threes back to back.
Give me
back
Devin Booker and like D'Angelo Russell playing horse. I'll watch it.
Yeah, I would watch that game. I'd watch that game. Or like Karl Anthony Towns against Embiid.
Yeah.
Ooh, that'd be great. But anyway, that's all we've got for that. Now, to the main event, Black Panther, the movie. So, what are your thoughts about this movie? I want to hear from you first.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it. This is the best Marvel movie that they've made so far to me.
That's how it should be.
Everything in this movie is fantastic, from the soundtrack, set design, CGI, costuming, acting, whatever you want to list as an aspect of a film. They nailed it.
I could agree with that. I agree with all these points. Yeah, I honestly think they stepped their game up a lot in the cinematography department.
I would agree.
Because there were a lot of angles like in some of the more recent Marvel movies, like Homecoming.
They usually
Homecoming.
They kind of play it safe most of the time.
Yeah, Homecoming started taking it a little further, and I think they kind of had to because of Spider-Man's flexibility and whatnot. But
because have you seen Thor Ragnarok?
I have not.
Well, yeah, and that would be an example of like them playing it kind of safe.
Because they always play the Thor movies safe.
Yeah,
hot take.
That's why they're the worst ones of all of the Marvel movies.
That's why it took them 3 to get the
first good one. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And I love Natalie Portman, but she couldn't even make me watch the second one. But yeah, I think in the cinematography department, like just in how they did angles and how they did like all of the,
especially the casino scene.
Yeah. Oh my God, the casino scene. And a small disclaimer here: there will be very small spoilers, but we're going to do our best to sidestep them. Yeah. But the casino scene was really, really good. I still think the backing song for that was terrible.
You'll see that when you watch the movie, though.
Yeah, for sure. But overall, I thought like the direction was amazing. Yeah. And the thing is, like for me, the movies that attract me the most are ones that are more dialogue heavy, like that have every line mean something. Mm-hmm. That's kind of what I took away from this movie. Yeah.
This is an action movie, but it's very plot heavy.
It's a lot like Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah, but with
a much better villain.
Well,
I really like Wonder Woman, but the villain in that movie
sucked.
He sucked. Yeah,
and you kind of you saw it coming the whole time. But yeah, the thing is, I just like I said, every line just kind of meant something. It was kind of like poetry in a way. Yeah. Like on the line level, this movie's great. I thought Chadwick Boseman fucking brought it.
Yeah, he's really good.
he like he did when he played Jackie Robinson. He stepped up to the plate.
There is like a historically like significant black person, or even a fictional black person. Just let Chadwick Boseman play him.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Can't go wrong.
I mean, I'd watch it. I would watch that movie every time, 10 out of 10. Like, he is a fabulous actor.
Fine actor. But I think the best performance in this entire film is, without a doubt, Michael B. Jordan.
As Killmonger?
Yep.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I don't know.
I probably put him hands down as the best Marvel villain. Like, ahead of Loki, ahead of
Bucky?
I wouldn't count
Does
Bucky.
he really count as a
I wouldn't
villain?
count Bucky as a villain.
Does he really count as a villain?
I wouldn't count him as a villain.
I mean, I don't know.
I count him more as like a situational antagonist, more so than a villain.
I mean,
he was a victim of circumstance.
That's fair. He didn't ask to be
brought
back to life.
He's not inherently evil.
Yeah. Okay, I can agree with that. But he's definitely, in my opinion, probably the most interesting character, the most interesting character arc in the entire Marvel lexicon. Yeah. What I will say is that Michael B. Jordan, there were a few lines, and this is not him. There were just a few lines of his that just came off
kind of
flat.
A little bit.
But I mean, I think part of that was the effect of his acting performance. Like, everything he said was, declarative and final, kind of.
Yeah, which makes, like, when you watch the movie, like, that makes sense for the character.
Yeah, it does.
Like, his motivations and everything, yeah.
And that last scene with him and Chadwick, are just, oh my God. I was like, damn. This is, like, one of the heaviest scenes I've seen in a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
If not the.
Yeah.
It definitely struck me. I thought Forrest Whitaker's performance was really cool too.
Yeah. Angela Bassett was really good too.
I agree with that. Who played his little sister?
Oh God, I don't know her name. She was the girl from Black Mirror.
Yeah. She was great. I loved her. Like, she was basically kind of like a Barbara Gordon type.
Yeah, like
she.
For people who watch The Flash on CW, she was kind of like Cisco a little bit.
She's the woman behind the boards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved her performance, and she was hysterical.
Yeah,
she was probably what I would consider the comic relief character of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The guy that played M'Baku was hilarious.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
He was probably my favorite part of the movie.
I liked him.
Honestly, because every time, like, he just came off like so
much
abrasive.
Charisma. Yeah, a lot of charisma.
He definitely did. He had an extremely strong screen presence. I thought Ludwig did a great job on the score. Holy, I have no words for just how beautiful it was.
It's the most, definitely the most unique Marvel score that I think I've heard in one of their movies.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm a big fan of. I think one thing that DC movies get right is the music. And I think that this is one of the first Marvel movies where I can say, putting them side to side with stuff like Wonder Woman and Batman vs Superman, I think like the score in this movie is on par with those, if not better.
I got to agree with that. I thought Daniel Kaluuya came through.
Yeah, he was good. I wish he would have been involved in the movie more, but he was good in what he got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, for, his character I didn't love too much.
He was kind of one-dimensional.
I mean, yeah, but I mean it worked. It worked in my opinion. Like how they played his character. It was weird. But that's something that y'all gotta go see.
Wakanda as a character, I thought was like
interesting.
Really, like for somebody like me who grew up like reading Black Panther and still does to this day read the comics, just to see it on screen actualized like that, I thought they did a fantastic job.
I can agree with that. But we obviously can't go much further without talking about Lupita Nyong'o.
Yep.
She as Nakia, my God.
What about Denai girl as what was her name in the movie? She was the leader of the Dora.
Okoye.
Yeah, she was great.
Yeah, she has her character has the same last name as a former NFL running back, actually.
Nigerian Nightmare.
Yes. Yeah. Chiefs. Steve Atwater ended his career.
Oh yes, he did.
As many others. But Lupita, Lord, she was so good.
Yeah.
Like her character,
as always.
Yeah, like at this point, what do you really expect?
Can't think of a movie she was not good in.
Yeah, exactly. Martin Freeman.
Even as a space toad in Star Wars or whatever she is.
Wait, what?
What is she supposed to be in Star Wars?
I didn't know she.
Maz Kanata. That's
She's Maz?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what her quote unquote race is, but like, yeah, with the like, I did not.
She was good in both movies.
I had no idea that was her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was great as that. She was great as Maz. We had Dr. Watson as a character in this movie. Shout out Martin Freeman. I thought his character was really cool. He was cool. I actually
he was good as the outside man.
Yeah, and it was. I mean, you and I both thought he was going to be like go the other way.
Yeah, me too.
He totally didn't. Like it was great. Yeah, I mean, overall, I just thought like Andy Serkis did a really good job.
Of course.
As just being a
put Andy Serkis in more movies where he's not a monkey, please. Please do that. He is too good of an actor.
I agree. Yeah, I mean, like the one thing that I had a hang up about last night after the movie, and Cam and I were talking about it, it was like, okay, so in one of the songs off of the soundtrack album, they have these like African drums in the background, and that is like a constant little like motif throughout the movie. Like, if it's like, you know, like a dead silence and something is like about to happen, they had that sound in the background, which kind of made sense, but like at the same time, like it kind of confused me. But I mean, it doesn't.
Confused you how?
I don't know. I just didn't get it. It just kind of felt out of context. Like in Korea, for instance, like it just seemed.
Oh, you want them to have like music to fit the setting? You mean?
To an extent, yeah.
I can see that, but I think like having it be drastically different in that scene and just that scene would have been kind of jarring. So I'm kind of glad they kept it consistent. But I see where you're coming from.
Yeah, and I thought they didn't. And though I loved Ludwig's score, I thought that when they did use stuff from the soundtrack, it was extremely clumped together. Because in the casino scene, what follows it is another scene where Ops is used.
Yep. And
then you never hear from the soundtrack album again, like at all until the end credits.
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely thought they were going to use Seasons at some point.
I thought they were going to use Paramedics.
Or Paramedics. Oh, my Lord. That song just, that song is so
10.
good. Or 10.
Yeah.
Or even King's Dead. Like, I thought they were going to use something. But
I thought King's Dead was going to play when like the movie started. I was like waiting for it.
What, did you think it was going to come out on like,
no, like the part at the beginning was like that.
Yeah.
And then the credits was going to start. Like, that would have been nice.
I mean, I agree. I thought it would have been cool. I thought it definitely would have worked. But, I mean, I was just kind of surprised that, like, they didn't use as much. Yeah. Maybe in the director's cut they do.
Yeah, maybe. Well, this is definitely a movie I want to see
the director's cut. Yeah, I heard the first cut was like 5 hours.
And I will watch every second of it.
Every 300 every single second of the 300 minutes. Yeah, I don't blame you at all. I would honestly definitely entertain.
I would say this is the only Marvel movies I think you can make the argument for it being better than this one.
Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier and maybe Spider-Man Homecoming.
Do we count Deadpool?
No, it's not it's not an MCU movie.
It is now.
It's Fox. No, it's still not.
So are you saying it's more like a Star Wars: The Clone Wars, where it's not going to get indoctrinated?
I don't think that Deadpool is part of like that. There's a way they can work it in.
Easy. It's so easy. Weave him into the next Spider-Man movie.
Right.
Boom. There you go.
But I don't because you like Josh Brolin is playing Cable in Deadpool and he's Thanos. Like we gotta explain that.
Look, I mean,
it's comic books. Who cares, right?
It can be done. It can be done. I don't know. My thing is like, I consider. Deadpool,
I thought this movie was better, and I like Deadpool a lot. I just thought this movie was better.
I mean, yeah, on a more like serious level, it definitely was. Like, if I'm going for like a more serious film,
well, you saying like you comparing Deadpool to like Guardians? And stuff?
I'm comparing a comedy to a serious movie, and it's not easy.
Because I mean, Winter Soldier isn't even really an action movie. It's like a geopolitical thriller almost.
Yeah, it's like what White House Down should have been. I mean,
don't get me started on that terrible movie.
But I mean, overall, I think that this movie by far is the most significant achievement that Marvel has had.
I would agree with that.
However, what I don't want to hear is how X group was not represented in this movie. That I've seen that argument on Twitter already, and I want it to stop.
This is not the movie you want to die on the representation hill about. Let's just say that.
Not at all. Looking at you, Breitbart.
Jeez.
Yeah, they had we're not going to get into that.
Yeah, it's probably for the better.
Probably for the best. But, I mean, overall, I would give this movie probably a 9.8 out of 10.
I'm going to just go ahead and say it's
10.
a 10. Best movie I've seen so far this year. I know it's February, but
we've only seen, what, 3? We saw 3 billboards.
I don't see... It'd be very difficult for a movie, I think, to be as impactful and as good as this one at the same time.
I could agree with that. I'm just saying, like, 3 billboards you could consider possibly because, like, they're focused on, like, rape and whatnot. And,
but then again, that movie came out in 2017. So
yeah. That's true. That's true. That is a fact. There's a fact that I accept and I agree with.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we still got 10 more months.
Yeah.
It's definitely gonna be on my top 5 probably.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm definitely seeing it again.
Oh yeah.
Now as for my final thoughts on this album, I stopped listening to it Tuesday. It just kind of bored me after a while. Like, there's songs I love from it. I love 10.
Yeah.
10 is amazing. God, Schoolboy Q's got the best verse on that track.
If I had to keep songs from it, I'd probably keep All the Stars, 10, Paramedics, I Am, King's Dead, Ops, and that may be it. I think I'm good.
Okay, so for me, it would probably be All the Stars. All the Stars, 10, King's Dead, mainly for the second half of that song, honestly. No shade at the future part.
You talking about James Blake?
Yeah, well, no, I was talking more like the Kendrick verse where he just goes in on it. Ops, for sure, which made me this morning go back and listen to Big Fish Theory again.
Always a good choice.
I can't go a month without listening to that album.
I can't go like 2 weeks without listening to it.
It's just that good. It's going to age well, I think.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
I really liked the Anderson .Paak track. Oh,
what's the name of
it? It's got something to do with water.
Well, the hell if they had played it in the movie, maybe I would remember.
Yeah, exactly. They could have played it during one of the fight scenes. They really could have. But
I'm surprised they didn't play like I Am during like the
Paramedic as well. Bloody Waters.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that would have been perfect to play in that type of a scene. And Seasons is definitely one of my is my best track on the whole album. That song, like, its melodies are phenomenal. Like, Sava's voice is just so good. I mean, the rap verses on the track are good, but they're just secondary to me. Like, just how beautifully it's arranged and how it fits Sava's voice is just amazing. What I will say is, I thought Big Shot was going to grow on me.
It did.
It did not. It did not at all. What did you say about
another song I was expecting to hear in the movie.
Where? The casino scene? Where?
They could have played it when they were. Yeah. Yes.
Maybe when they were in Oakland?
Nah, it was 92.
I was talking about in the end.
Oh.
Sorry for the small spoiler.
Maybe. I don't know. You said what I say about it?
Yeah.
It sounds like a Drake song.
It does. Kendrick's voice is the problem.
Take that how you will.
Kendrick's voice is the problem on that entire track. That's what it boils down to for me. And as someone who loves Kendrick as much as I do, I know when this is a bad track.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't say it's bad.
It's a bad track. There's a good verse on it.
I wouldn't say it's bad.
I think it's catchy.
It's all right.
Like, I'll probably listen to it
if it came on like shuffle, I wouldn't skip it. But it's not like, oh man, I love this song. Like it's okay. It's all right.
It's one of those songs, like I said, that I could hear in the club and then like move on.
Yeah.
I hear it once and I'm good. I thought Travis's verse on it was cool.
Yeah, it was all right.
I mean, he flowed on it pretty okay, but like Kendrick's verse isn't anything special
to write home about.
It was probably phoned in, like most of his verses on this thing. Hot take. I can't connect with that track whatsoever. I think the chorus is genius, but the delivery is bad. Like, I thought it worked like really well on the lyrical level, but like I said, it just doesn't connect well to the ear whatsoever. His voice on that track is annoying. I mean, I'm sure.
Yeah, I agree.
And Pray For Me is still trash.
That song stinks.
As you'll soon find out. All right, so now we're going to move to our hot takes of the week. Now, Cam, how about you go first? What you got for me?
My hot take this week is keeping everything on brand. Hashtag on brand. All-Star weekend, specifically the All-Star game. People, stop complaining that there's too much offense in the All-Star game. It's like saying there's too much sugar in my donut. Like,
too much jelly filling.
Right. Like, I don't watch the All-Star game to see 3-2 zone and, like, pin downs. I want to see people getting dunked on. I want to see 3 points. I want to see, like, throwing back the ball off the backboard. Like,
I want to see a poster.
Right. Like, I want the game to be 192 to 189.
I want to see a 200-point game.
Yeah, I was hoping they would get there last year, honestly.
I think they tried.
Yeah, they ran out of time, yeah.
But, yeah, I want to see Giannis just demolish somebody.
Right.
I want to see LeBron come through the lane.
You know what I like? I like when they start playing defense like 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, when it's a close
I like
game.
That. Yeah, I like that.
When it's a close game, yeah.
But there's a reason it's called the All-Star break.
Yeah, they're on
it's
a break.
To break up the monotony of the season.
And honestly, that's why we didn't talk about the NBA at all this week.
Right, nothing happened.
Nothing happened. In general, nothing happened.
Oh, boy, the Jazz went on a winning streak. Who cares?
Who did they play?
They played
the Warriors.
Did they beat the Warriors?
They did. Yeah, my roommate and I talked about it.
They're not in first place anymore, actually. That's a thing that happened. The Rockets are.
That doesn't mean shit. That doesn't mean anything. Yet. Doesn't mean anything at the All-Star break. I mean, the Pacers that one season were like 30 games ahead.
They almost beat the Heat, though.
That was the year they lost in 6. Yeah, the year before they almost beat the Heat.
When did they take them to 7?
They took them to 7 in 13, and in 14 they came close.
Was 14 the year they posed like the R&B group in that picture?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And then that summer, Paul broke his leg.
Yeah, everything went to hell. Yeah.
Yeah. Roy
Lance
Hibbert
got the bag from Charlotte. Yeah.
And Roy Hibbert died. Died and went straight to limbo.
Never to be heard. He returned to his home planet, never to be heard from again.
Yeah, exactly. His carcass is still left here, and he's still earning about $3 million on like a Chicago deal or something.
NBA is amazing.
But like, yeah, there's honestly been nothing going on in sports. That's why we have had to talk about a future event that is happening tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday. Like,
what do you want us to talk about? Pitchers and catchers reporting?
Yeah, well, arbitration.
You're right.
The NHL, like whatever the hell is going on there. The Daytona 500.
We got a 3-hour combine special coming up.
Yeah, in which we'll be listening to the Chris Brown album because it's about that long.
Good God.
By the way, shout out, that'll be a future podcast coming in the next, what you want to say, like the next month or so.
At some point, yeah. At some point, I'll put my pride aside and listen to that entire album for you, the fans, the loyal fans.
And we'll film it. We will film our live reaction, and it'll be something. It'll be a sight to see. But anyway, is that all you had about the All-Star game?
Yeah, that's all I got. Just stop complaining. Just watch the game. Have fun once in your life.
Yeah.
If you want to see boring defensive basketball, just go watch college basketball.
Yeah, and I mean, if you thought
go watch Big Ten basketball if you want to see some defense. Yeah. Enjoy your Minnesota Purdue 45-42.
Oh my Lord! Remember that Ohio State game that was like 33-30 a few years ago? Oh my God, that game was awful. I mean, if I had anything to add to that, I was gonna say, like, if you want to see what Brandon Cooks did to McLeod in the Super Bowl, like, all game, that's basically what you're gonna get at the All-Star game. People getting pelvises to the face at the rim. That's what's probably gonna end up happening. That's why Steph Curry got Giannis on his team, so he doesn't get dunked on again.
Yeah, he doesn't want to like spread eagle on the ground, like not get dunked on this year. Smart move.
Smart move. But Anthony Davis is still on the other team.
Yeah.
All right, so here's my hot take of the week. Pixar tweeted out a photo this week, the very beginning of it, where it appeared to tease a potential Bugs Life sequel. Now, for those of you who may know me personally, you know that Bugs Life is my favorite Pixar movie for a lot of reasons. And if they're intending to do a sequel on this film, I am all for it. I am all aboard. Mm-hmm. I am extremely excited because, I mean, you still got people like Julia Louis-Dreyfus who are still sound the same as they did, like, 24 years ago?
Right.
Like, we've got Dave Foley coming back probably. I mean, obviously this is all hypothetical. This is all, this is all me just, getting caught up in it all. But I honestly think this could easily be done. And for the people that are saying, oh, it's just Dot on the leaf, that's not Dot. That ant has, like, evolved from other ants because like it's got like these weird things on its shoulder. Like, honestly, I think what Pixar does is they don't commission a sequel for something unless they have the story for it.
Wait a minute.
Except for Cars 2.
Yeah, I was about to say.
And speaking of Cars 2, Owen Wilson said that if they were to do a Cars 4, it would have to be another goofy one, probably. And I was like, no, please don't. No, not again.
I haven't seen Cars 3 yet, so.
I that's how I found out about Cars 2. But, and it's what Cars 2 should have been. But anyway, I am extremely excited if it ends up getting actually announced soon. And I would love to see what the voice cast looks like. I'm at a loss for words. Yeah. And on top of all that, we got news that Seinfeld said that he could bring the show back. He said it's possible.
Which, I mean, like, for both of us are huge fans of the show. I think we're kind of split on this. I'm not a big reboot guy.
He's not. This is true.
Like, leave the memories alone, please. Like, we had great fun in the 90s. I don't want to see them turn into Will and Grace.
I think the Will and Grace reboot's not bad.
Yeah, we'll have to disagree on that.
Well, we're about to agree to disagree on this. Look, I'm all for if they want to do it, then they do it. As long as they're doing it because they want to do it rather than just taking the money. That's where I would have a problem. Mm-hmm. See, Jerry and Larry David, they don't need to make more money.
Jerry Seinfeld does not need to do anything for the rest of his life.
No, he doesn't. He can sit and breathe and make money at this point. I mean, I think the show itself is still relevant enough to pull it off. I think the format of the show and how they always kept things current, it could easily work. There's a Twitter account dedicated to it. Seinfeld 2000, shout out. But I think it could be done. I mean, all the actors are still alive and well now, except for the whole Michael Richards situation that happened about a decade ago, which most people have somewhat forgotten about.
I won't say they forgot about it. I just don't think it's in the.
It's a big deal anymore.
Yeah, it's not really prevalent in the public conscious anymore.
Because I mean, he's shut up.
Yeah,
he hasn't done it again. I guess.
He's not Mel Gibson. Like it
hasn't been a serial problem. I mean, for him, it's more like, he didn't do it again, and he at least appeared to be genuinely sorry about it.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I'm not giving him the benefit of the doubt, but it's just,
I mean, that's understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would understand that completely. I mean, I'm not gonna give him the benefit of the doubt either, but I mean, as long I'm gonna keep my ears perked open, but I'm gonna I'm also gonna be like, okay, I can watch this. You're in it. It's fine. Just don't do a dumb thing again.
Right.
A dumb and offensive thing. But I'm all for it if Larry is on board.
Mm-hmm.
If it's just Jerry and Larry's not involved, I'd be less for it. But I see the possibility of it dwindling if Larry doesn't.
I mean, like, I could be wrong. Like they could do it and it could be good, but I just
could it be better than the original?
Watch yourself.
Look, I think we can both agree season 8 wasn't that great.
Yeah, kind of on a downswing. But
yeah, anytime you've got 15 episodes of Jay Peterman in it, it's not gonna go well.
Like Jay Peterman.
I know, but he's a character. He's like Frank Costanza. You only bring him around every so often, or Jackie Childs. If you had to deal with Jackie Childs every episode,
Childs is like top 5 for me.
I agree. I love Jackie Childs, but I'm just saying he was only on there season 5 and beyond.
Yeah.
For good reason, because he's a
who was that to replace Eric on that 70s show? What was his name?
I don't know, some white dude.
No, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Like it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it wasn't bad per se, but it wasn't good either.
Like bad Seinfeld is better than most good shows.
Is better than mediocre Friends.
Well, see, that's another hot take for another day. We could talk about how Friends stinks all day.
Yes, we can.
But I think today we're gonna end it here.
I believe so as well. All right, well, next week, we don't really have anything planned for next week yet, but
there's a possibility we could be talking about
the Combine, right?
Perhaps, yes.
Yeah, the Combine and potentially the hypotheticals that we're gonna bring up.
If somebody runs like a 4.240, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, exactly. Or bench presses 50.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that hasn't happened yet.
It'll eventually.
Eventually it'll happen, but I'm just surprised so far it hasn't happened. But overall, we don't have anything planned necessarily for next week, but you can check my Twitter and find out when we announce it.
Of course.
At Tanner Panorama. And you could also follow Cam at
Nike's on my tweet.
Yeah, exactly. A very clever Twitter name,
Thank
if I
you,
may say so myself.
Thank you, sir.
But we will see you guys next week, and thank you for listening.
Thanks. Have a good one, guys.